It is Monday. It is our last week of work. I cannot be more excited to finish up these last final things and go off for the holidays. So it's just a little bit after 9 o'clock right now. I'm gonna run out to the store real quick and get some coffee because we're out of coffee. KP is still asleep, but we're gonna grab that and get started with the day. Hello, happy Monday. I'm not sure what Jessie said in her little clip for the vlog, but we did finally put the Christmas tree up. The background is so blown out right now from the window, but I had a little bit of a slow start to the morning. I don't have a whole lot to do this week, luckily. Like, it's starting to slow down for me, but Jessie still has a lot of development work. So I'm working on a lot of internal stuff today. I do have a few brand collateral pieces to make for our client whose stuff you saw in the last vlog. It is looking so good so far. I'm really excited. So this week I'm working on creating some Pinterest graphics for her along with a gift box design and some stickers, which is really fun. And then in addition, I'm just working on a lot of like behind the scenes Inkpot stuff. I'm trying to work on scheduling out all of our Pinterest pins for at least the next 6 months. I try to really batch my work. I find that then I can just really continue to work on other things like for the next 6 months with that just being on autopilot, which is really nice. And I might work a little bit on our social media and a few other things like that. I also have some stuff to do for our travel blog. So we actually do have technically like 3 or 4 travel blogs, but there's only 2 that we're really focusing on right now. One is called Volumes and Voyages, which is a general travel blog. It just focuses a lot on national parks for now, but it also has a whole bunch of Europe content. And then we also have one called Delightfully Denver, which is all about Denver and Colorado. But I'll be uploading some posts to those too. And then we officially are done at the end of the week for break, which is really exciting. Right now, Jessie's out getting some chicken nuggets for lunch, chicken tenders. We get these ones from Sam's Club and they are so good. Maybe we'll show them when she gets back. But I'm gonna go start working on some Pinterest stuff and we'll keep you updated. Okay, so I was going to come on and film an update like once I was done with Pinterest and then do a time lapse and everything, but then I realized some of you might actually be interested in how we do Pinterest. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not figured out how to master Pinterest for Inkpot Creative, but for our travel blogs, Volumes and Voyages especially, we get between 2,000 and 3,000 clicks to our website every month, which for Inkpot would be huge because our Inkpot site only gets between 3,000 and 5,000 organically from Google every month, while the travel blog gets usually around 60. We recently got hit with a huge helpful content update. If any of you are like really into SEO and everything, you might have seen all the information about the helpful content update. Kind of decimated us a little bit, so we've been working on updating a lot of content with Inkpot. We still would love to see a lot more traffic from Pinterest. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm going through all of our posts. I turned them all into pins. So every single one of our blog posts, I have created a pin for it. And then every single one of our portfolio pieces, I've also turned into a pin. And I feel like, I don't know if that's where I'm messing up on the travel blog. Obviously it's a lot easier because we can pretty much just do blog posts. And there's a lot of blog posts that are related to travel that people are very easily using Pinterest for, what to do in Rome, things like that. Obviously a lot of people are searching for that, while with our business stuff, I feel like not as many people are necessarily always searching for that. And I feel like a lot of people who do use Pinterest tend to be other designers who are creating their own mood boards, which is those are the people I feel like that would end up pinning our stuff when we really want to be targeting, other photographers and creative business owners. So if you want to see a little sneak peek, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show you. Okay, so here's a little look at the Google Drive folder that I've created. So in here we have 2 different Pinterest ones. This one is all of our blog posts that I was just telling you about. So if I click on one, you'll see that it has just the title, and it has one of our brand photos and just our name down at the bottom. So I went through and actually made 4 different pins for every single one of our blog posts. And then for our portfolio pieces, these are the ones I've been working on already scheduling, but for these, every single one of our projects, I went through and basically used every single mock-up that I made and just created a whole bunch of different pins. So these ones are all from launch graphics that we gave to the client. If we did their color palette or anything, which we do for some clients as an add-on, then that was also put in here as another pin. And then also went through and made a few video ones as well, just because those might do well on Pinterest. And then what I do is I come into Tailwind and I'll come in here and I'll upload all of the pins and I'll go through and add all of the descriptions and everything. So right now I have 368 scheduled, which feels like a lot, but I'm only pinning between 3 to 5 times a day. And then if I scroll all the way down, you can see right now I'm currently pinning for February 28th. So what I'll do is I'll go through, I'll do a batch,
and then I'll hit shuffle queue. So one of the things that I have learned from all of the courses that I've taken for Pinterest for the travel blog especially is that Pinterest does not want you to continually be pinning the same exact thing. So for instance, if we have, you know, 10 different pins that all go to the same exact portfolio page, that's totally fine. Each one should be a completely different image, completely different title, completely different pin description, but you also don't want them to be going out one after another. So like I don't want to pin, you know, 5 projects for so-and-so's photography site right after another, but it's okay if it's kind of like interspersed. So what I'll do is I will upload all of them and then I'll hit shuffle queue so that then they are all kind of shuffled throughout the next few months, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll kind of keep you updated on how this is going. Hopefully I'll look back at this in like a month and I'll be like, oh yeah, getting more clicks than I am now. Let me do a quick little update. Actually, I'll see how many I have. All right, this is proof. So right now we only have 50 outbound clicks in the last 30 days. So hopefully I'll look at this in a month and it'll be higher than that. Chibi, you look so cute. Oh my goodness. Hello, it is now 7:30 and I feel like we're finally starting to wind down, but I just wanted to give a little update on Pinterest. So I have officially scheduled everything through mid-May. I can't remember if I talked about how far along I'd scheduled when we started, but I've successfully done everything through mid-May, which is really exciting because that's like 6 months in advance right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. And my hope is that as we launch new websites and new brands and everything, I will be consistent with it and I will like add those into the shuffle to schedule those out too, so that I will always be ahead. But of course, we all have good intentions when it comes to social media and stuff, and then that's not always what happens. But other than that, that's pretty much all I've been working on today. And then Jessie was working on doing some white label web development for another studio. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Tomorrow we do have a few calls and I guess we'll just check in tomorrow. Jessie's currently over at Trader Joe's. Did she go to Trader Joe's? I'm actually not 100% sure, but she is going to get some food for dinner because we had a prosciutto grilled cheese the other day and it was so good and I requested it again. So I will update you guys again tomorrow, or Jessie will.
Okay, we're super excited because we are about to hop on a call with some brand photographers. So we bought this, I think it's a quarterly brand shoot package. So we get 4 shoots throughout the year. We're about to hop on a call to kind of go through some stuff, talk about our first one. But we're super excited. We always struggle with making it time to actually get brand photos done more frequently because we do use them a lot. So we're super excited to do this. And yeah, we can't wait to chat about it. And we can't wait for y'all to see the photos. Hopefully we will have them the beginning of next year and we'll kind of get a nice little brand refresh. Okay, so we just got off that call and honestly we're both so excited, and I guess if you're watching this you kind of get the little inside scoop, but we are basically planning an entire rebrand in the new year. So we're gonna redo our branding, we're getting new copy done, we got new photos coming, we're gonna redo the website. Like Inkpot is just getting a full,
It's gonna stay rainbow.
It's gonna stay rainbow, absolutely, because what else would we do? We're never gonna go away from rainbow. We're gonna do a full rebrand. We're super excited about that call that we just had and the new photos, and like honestly we just can't wait. We've been like itching to do stuff, but we're almost trying to tell ourselves like, okay, you gotta wait until you have everything. Keep you so excited to redesign the site, but everything is kind of planned for the beginning, the first like 2 or 3 months of the year. So hopefully by the spring, fingers crossed, we'll have everything. We'll have the new site up, but we're super excited for everyone to see it. So the reason we're doing all of this too is that personally, we kind of feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect between our current like brand and website and where we actually want to be. So like one of the things that we always preach is making sure that your brand and your website matches the level of your work. And right now we kind of feel like it's not quite there. So
it definitely was at the beginning of the year, and as the year went on,
it kind of fell. I think we started to, I mean, obviously we started to work with people who were kind of more in the luxury space, and we started to create sites that were kind of had that vibe to them. So we just want to take the initiative and be like, okay, this needs to be updated. We want everything to kind of reflect where our business is right now. So we're going to take the time, make the investments, get everything redone, outsource things like copy and photos that we're not great at, and that is not our expertise.
But so we'll be getting new photos every quarter now.
Yeah, we're gonna get new photos every quarter.
And here we come.
Yeah, we are planning on going to Europe after our lease is up. Actually, we probably won't end up over there till like May. We are planning on doing a brand shoot in Europe, so that would be really cool. If you have any ideas of colorful places that you visited in Europe, drop it in the comments because we are trying to figure out the best places to go to do those shoots. I feel like right now we're thinking between like maybe Spain, Italy, somewhere like that. We think a Cinque Terre one would be so cool, but we haven't decided completely yet. But we're super excited for that. We're super excited to keep things fresh and evolving and always kind of leveling up our own personal brand and site and everything like that as we continue to level up in business. But it's definitely an investment worth making. We want to practice what we preach. We can't sit out here and tell everybody to invest in all of this stuff and then not invest in it in our own business. So we're super excited for all of this, and we're super excited to show everything as everything gets put together. Is anyone else just totally jealous of their pet's life? I feel like KP and I, every single day, talk about how we wish we could live the life of Sheba. This is all she does all day. Must be nice. We are finally done with all of our meetings from this morning. It's currently 3:15, and I feel like I'm now just starting work. I mean, I've done like a little admin stuff, but we haven't really done that much work. Finally jumping in, gonna get started on our last website development of the year. So gonna get started on that, and yeah, we'll do a little time lapse of getting everything set up for her site. Alright, so it's a little after 5. We're both kind of very low on energy today. So we're gonna take a little break, go over to a coffee shop, and we have this long list of stuff that we were gonna talk about for the business for 2024. So we're gonna try and go through it and plan out a couple of things instead of doing the work that we actually have to do right now. So we haven't vlogged much today. It is almost 6 o'clock on Wednesday. I'm working on getting our last client's site developed out. She officially launches on Friday. So working on getting everything developed today. That's Shebi in the background. KP picked her up, so now she's screaming. Say hi, Shebi.
She looks so uncomfortable.
So I'm working on getting it finished. Working on the blog pages right now to get that done, and then I think I still have like 5 pages or so left to go. So still have a little bit to go on here, but hoping to get this completely developed tonight so that tomorrow I can focus more on all the SEO stuff and then getting her blog post up and lead magnet connected and everything, since she did book our changemaker package, so all of that's included. So I'm working on getting all of that done. KP, I think, is working on getting the final touches on our branding clients stuff done, all the brand collateral. I think she might take it over from here, and I think she has 1 or 2 other things to design out for that, and then making sure that all the final packages and everything are ready to go and get sent out Friday morning. I feel like we're so close. We're at like the finish line of almost being done for break, but there's like still just enough work that we still have to focus hard and get everything done, but almost there.
Hey, I just wanted to come on and show a little update of what I've been working on today. So like Jessie said, I've been working a lot on getting together the final files for our brand client, who I think I showed quite a few sneak peeks of last week while we were building out everything. But today I've been working on getting all of the actual brand package like completely uploaded into Google Drive. So I organized everything, been making a lot of fun launch graphics, and now I'm working on brand collateral. So let me show you a little sneak peek of that. All right, so just to kind of show you, here's what like behind the scenes of a brand project with us looks like. So you do pretty much get like everything you could need. So you'll get like an entire folder. There's like a launch graphics folder in here. This is where there's a whole bunch of fun like feed posts for our client to share their new branding. So like there's, you know, story size ones, there's feed size ones. I even made a fun reel for them to show off their new branding if they want. The brand assets folder is pretty much where all the goods are. So, you know, everything's super organized. So like depending on what file type she needs, she can just come in here, find it, and like everything is uploaded in like every color possible. I like to try to keep things super organized. And then there's also the brand collateral folder. And this client requested stickers, Pinterest templates, and a fun like gift box design. So we do include 3 different brand collateral items in all of our different branding projects. So just to kind of show you, this is what I've been working on. So I'll show a time lapse of myself doing the box design and maybe the stickers, but I've done the Pinterest templates already. And we basically made a whole bunch of really fun templates for this client to show off their work and all of their blog posts directly on Pinterest. So wow, you can really see every little fingerprint. So just try to ignore that. But like you'll see, I went through and made a whole bunch of different versions. So like there's versions just to show off work, but yeah, so there's like ones with 1 photo, there's ones with 2 photos. Some of them are branded with like a brand mark or an icon, while other ones have like the domain down at the bottom so that people know like kind of where it came from. And then there's ones that have like a little bit more white space, and then there's ones that have like 4 photos, 5 photos. So there's just a whole bunch of different options. And then also made a whole bunch of different ones for blog posts, because this client does blog quite a bit too, and blog posts do so well on Pinterest. If you're not using Pinterest to share your blog posts, definitely make sure you do that. But these were so much fun to create, and now I'm going to get started on a box design and also the stickers. All right, so I ended up finishing the box design. I totally made that time lapse and then like never showed the rest. But I did just want to show it really quick because I think it came out pretty cool. So this is a mock-up of what the design looks like. So just on the top, it has the primary logo. It says Let's Elope on the side in one of the brand colors. And then the other sides are green. There's also like a very light emblem on the bottom, which is a little hard to see in the mock-up, but you can kind of see it right here as well in the orange. And then when you like open the box up, it just has one of her slogans in it, which is pretty cool. Then I also went through and made some really fun sticker designs, and also ended up adding a page of the brand guide all about Pinterest pins. But now this brand is officially done. It was our first brand in a very long time since we just started offering it again, and I'm pretty excited with how it turned out.
Hello.
It's Friday. No. It's Thursday.
It's not Friday.
Hello, it is Thursday now, and it is actually like 9:30, and we have now realized we haven't vlogged anything for the entire day, but we've been doing like a lot of project wrap-up stuff. So I spent a lot of time today uploading blog posts for clients, creating launch graphics. We offboarded our branding client. I can show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of the different like launch graphics I've been making though. So here's a little look at the different launch graphics I've been making. We always try to make around 10-ish different launch graphics for each client when their website launches, just so that they are able to really easily share their website when it is live, so they can literally just like go into Instagram and post these. So I try to include a mix of ones that look like realistic, and then I also love to do these ones which are just like a little bit more bright and colorful. So these are the ones we made for this client. And then since this client also booked our change maker package, they got a multitude of blog posts written. And what we do when we do that, we actually throw in a bunch of social posts, newsletters, and captions based on each of the different posts that we wrote. So here's a little look at all of the fun templates, and I actually share them like as a template. So this client will also be able to use these whenever they want, and they can of course like change it out whenever they have new blog posts. Here's Jessie, working hard or hardly working, we'll never know.
Sheba's here. Sheba wanted to say hi and tell you what she's been doing all day.
Sleeping. Been asleep. Oh, she looks so good on camera. Actually, you look very blown out now.
She looks a little mad. Shebe. Model status.
Yeah. Vogue. Sheba's Vogue moment. Put her on the cover.
But I've been working on finishing the dev for our client. I have another white label dev that I've been working on too, but we're almost done working on getting the final touches on this one. So we're going through doing some SEO stuff for it right now. It's all developed on it, so that's good, but there's still a lot of extra work that we do once it's developed to make sure everything's set up and get it all nice and working for our clients. So we're gonna keep doing that. Tonight, she will launch tomorrow, which is super exciting. That's our last launch of the year, so really excited to be wrapping that up. And then we're gonna go to a Christmas market tomorrow night. Yeah, we're gonna go to a Christmas market here in Vegas, so we're super excited about that. Get some good food, maybe some hot chocolate, walk through a little Christmas lights. Unfortunately, ice skating was already sold out, so we don't get to go ice skating, but we might go somewhere downtown and go ice skating later on this month. But yeah, got a couple more hours of work and then call it a night.
All right, hopefully this quality's not that bad, but we just made it. Got our first item, Enchant donut.
From, I guess this would technically be St. Honore, but we got that. We got a piece of pizza going through.
Has the little Enchant logo on it.
I'm excited. These donuts are so good.
I think we got a cocoa cream filled brioche donut. And when I tell you these donuts are
You
good,
can see a little cream.
they are good.
They're so good.
Yeah, look at this piece of pizza.
Hold it up for a second. Show it next to your head. Also, look at these little lights. They look like little bugs and they're freaking me out.
I'm excited for more pizza.
We've already been chowing on this donut. Very
We
good.
couldn't wait. It's too good.
Looks a bit smaller than our tree at home, huh?
Just a little bit. I will say, I kind of like this one better than the Denver one. The Denver one is like the biggest electric one. And it's cool, but like, you can like walk into it and it's cool. But I kind of like this one better. It feels more Christmassy.
Did we get more food? Yes, we did.
We got some horchatas. So this one's an ube one. This one's a strawberry one.
We got 2 mochi donuts, hot chocolate, and a peppermint bark one because I'm a sucker for all things peppermint. And I kind of forced Jessie to get a horchata because
I've
I
never
think
had a strawberry one. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not.
she has only had caffeine today. And I was like, you need to get a drink. You need to get into the holly jolly spirit. So I made her get one.
So I got a strawberry one. Should I try it?
Yeah, try it.
It's actually not bad. It's like an interesting thing because it's like a little bit cinnamony, but then it's strawberry, but like the two flavors go together somehow.
I told you they would. I can't tell if you're lying.
No, like actually it's not bad at all.
So here's a little look at the popcorn we got. It is definitely a little spicy. Also, I was laughing at this joke. Jessie didn't get it. I had to say it like 3 times, but any designers watching this, you'll think this is funny.
I heard Roman, not ramen. You said times New ramen. Actually, you didn't even say ramen. You said Roman. You 100%
I said ramen.
Well, you didn't say it well enough for me to understand that you
Anyway,
said ramen.
they have a whole bunch of other flavors too. It's a
Yeah.
decent size though.
Yeah, it's a nice little snack.
And we like to snack on popcorn.
Yeah, that's like our go-to for when we're just like sitting and doing nothing.